Welcome to Salam Nerds Podcast. We do reviews and recaps of your favorite TV shows, movies, and current events.
Yo, it's the Salam Nerds. My name is Steve, aka Watson D. I'm here with my boy Chad.
We drop live episodes on YouTube on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. Thank you to all our supporters. Please help us by subscribing and leaving a good review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. All episodes can also be found everywhere podcasts are found.
You can't hear me? How about now?
You're good.
I got you.
All right. Sorry, guys. I am working with new equipment today because you can see my face is massive and is huge, and I got a screensaver on because I have shipped all my podcast equipment to Arkansas, where I now live. So now I'm using like an old school computer, old school mic, and a camera that I can't seem to set up, so it just like zooms in on my giant face. I'm not even that close to the screen. I'm like 2 feet away. It's just zooming in on my face. It looks massive.
It's like the camera's looking at you from this perspective. So
I know. It's like the camera adds like 50 pounds right now. Let me see if I do this. All right, there you go. It's a little better. My head is massive. Welcome to the show, Lady Dragon, JJ, and Richard. How are you guys doing?
Doing good. Better.
Doing good.
Yeah.
That's good, man. I'm glad to hear it. How was your weekend? You guys have? Oh, I love your shirt, JJ. That is an amazing shirt.
Oh,
Look
I do
at
like it.
that. Oh my God, you guys got to check out her shirt. It's so cool. Where'd you get that?
I got this from We Wear Peace. It's artwork done by all Palestinian children on Gaza Strip, and they put it on a sweatshirt, and proceeds of it go to different Palestinian causes.
Oh,
Like sleeves. I'm not sure if the back is clean, but yeah.
That's awesome. Is it We Are Peace or is it
We Are Peace?
We Are Peace, right? Yeah. I got the press shirt from them. It's like blue with the word press on it.
So
nice.
that sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
They do a lot of they do a lot of like good causes. So when I saw this, I had to have it.
Yeah, I actually met them in Chicago at a rally, and I bought shirts off them. So yeah, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
I got like a couple of hats. I got a couple of pins and this sweatshirt.
Yeah. Oh my God, I have it upstairs. I should have worn it today. I almost wore it. I did. Harvey, how about you, man? I heard you're not feeling too well.
Oh yeah, no. Like as soon as we got off the podcast last week, I started coming down with a little bit of cough. Nice. It was at House Blackwood.
Yes.
House Blackwood.
Because Farah's in the comments, and she mentioned
nice.
that I was wearing my Blackwood shirt the other day.
As soon as we got out of the podcast, I started coming down with a little bit of a cough, and then it just steamrolled me. And today's like the first day I can like breathe. Okay, like I still like have like a little bit of a cough, so if you hear that, like I'm not dying, but the fever's gone and all that stuff, so like I feel a lot better.
There's
so
a lot of
Jazz,
that
if that's what you came down with, I can understand why you didn't want to be in the podcast, because that stuff was the killer.
I think it's everywhere.
It's going around. Like a couple of coworkers that have fallen to that.
I have a story. I was visiting Jersey, number one, to look at apartments, because we'll be moving to Brooklyn in the summer, which is dope. You guys should come visit. But also there was a wedding happening, and at this wedding, the bride fell sick. So she she was like literally like vomiting. Like I don't know. I just know she fell sick. I don't want to say she was vomiting, but it took her
the very first day I got sick. I was feeling
it took her a long time to come down. The event started at 6. She came at 9:30. It took her a while to feel better. Poor thing.
I cannot imagine a worse day to go down with anything.
Then,
oh my God.
She's such a trooper. She pushed through, but you could tell she's like dressed beautifully, looking amazing, makeup's all good, but you could tell inside she's like, I don't want to be here. And on your wedding day, that's just the worst.
The worst.
That is the worst, man. But at least you got a story to tell.
That is true.
We lived through anything.
Well, speaking of stories to tell, let's talk a little bit about episode 3. We got Egg out here airbending with a little post nap, looking like Aang.
looking like Aang. Yes, that's
he
right.
looks like Aang, and he's got this like staff, the lance, and I'm just like, what is this airbending stuff? He's got some moves though. He's got some moves. He's training the horse. That's his little appa. Like it's very airbender coded.
10 out of 10 reference.
Yeah.
The shift in this. I know everybody's expecting like a shocking opening. Like first we have projectile shitting, and then we have the third sword.
Yeah, third sword is wild work.
And everybody was probably thinking that we're gonna get something shocking, but no, this is kind of an egg-centric episode, I would say.
I would argue we did see something shocking. I saw a man's eyeball pop out. That was pretty bizarre.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
God, Lord Rice, oh my God, that was.
Even though we didn't get anything visually shocking, we did get the song about Three Finger Alice, which I really did enjoy. Like I went back and I listen to that because I enjoy the bar, and I do enjoy like a good song, that is very catchy or whatever. And so I think that's one of the ones I'm going to throw into my rotation when I'm drunk at the bar. And it's
original.
Yeah,
it's original song. That's not in a Song of Ice and Fire, which is so like it tells you so much about the creatives behind the
So
series.
I want to tell you why I love that scene, because like he's telling this song, and they're like dissecting it. Right? It's like they're on a podcast.
Philosophical conversation.
It's like they're on a podcast and they're like discussing like the deconstructing this like myth and song, like we are the episode, like how we're doing with the episode, and it's so meta to me and it's so funny, and it reminds me of like you ever see Clerk, the Kevin Smith movie?
Yeah.
Where they're kind of just like deconstructing like the randomest thing, like, oh, the contractors on the Death Star, they had nothing to do with it. Like they're just deconstructing the entire plot, and it's so funny that they're taking this like wild ass song and just deconstructing it, and it's just so funny to me.
It's, you know what, like,
yeah, in a world as crazy as Westeros, you have to turn things into understandable. Hey Jazz,
what's
Hi.
up?
What you doing?
I made it. Can you
how
hear
you
me?
feeling?
He did.
I'm feeling much better this week, and yeah, as you can see by my name, Jazzy Unlikely. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll get into that a bit later.
Perfect.
That is cool. We were just talking about how they dropped all this lore through this scandalous song.
Which one? The Alice song
There's
or
two,
the Black
yeah.
Fire Rebellion song?
Technically, like there's a song
yeah,
called
that one
Hammer
too.
and
We
the
didn't get
Anvil,
that
and
one.
I think this is Hammer and the Anvil. We never get the lyrics for Hammer and the Anvil, and this could be the lyrics. So I'm so curious how much George had.
What was the song that Aang, aka Egg, was singing on the tree, where he would just like it was just like every word you think is a bad word, but it's not a bad word, and like it's so like high school, like playground, middle school playground, girls like coming up with these rhymes. It's so funny to me that they're doing it in like Westeros and in this.
That
like,
was the
fantasy
Rebellion,
land.
I believe.
That was a
right?
rebellion song,
Yeah.
anti-Blackfire rebellion song.
Right.
He was talking about his uncle and his father. Well, now it's not a spoiler anymore. It's out. We can finally talk about Egg Bean.
Yeah.
Egg on the fish.
Right. Yeah.
He was talking about like previous event that actually took place like a few years prior to what's happening now on the in the series.
I'll say it was about 15 years or so.
Is it?
Or at least red grass was about
196
12 to 15 years prior
AC,
to.
something like that. 209 minus 196.
Yeah, that's a
What's the
question
math?
for the question for the historians, which should be us.
That
Right.
is 13 years.
Sounds about right. But yeah.
13. Yep.
Yeah. I can
That-
math. That's one thing I'm good at.
That-
Awesome.
Yeah.
Someone has to be.
Yeah. Richard
yeah,
knows that
that-
from high school and middle school. Like that's the one thing.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
good
no,
at.
I used to cheat off him in algebra, dude. It was good.
In Snutsman's class, I remember
Yes,
that.
Snutsman's class, yeah.
Yep.
Oh damn, I almost forgot about that.
That sounds
Yeah.
about right. But yeah.
Someone in the comments said the show was going to reveal when it was time, and I did feel like it was a good time to do it. Like they didn't wait till like the very end, because like obviously some people know, and there's only like so much that you could keep a secret online.
Right.
Like I found out, I didn't know the secret of Egg until like the day before the episode aired, and I was like,
Oh,
oh, and I
lucky.
like obviously like I saw it on TikTok and stuff, and it's like it's almost avoidable. So to have like a reveal at the end of the episode, no, at the end of the series is such a dangerous thing, because chances are somebody's gonna guess it. So to have it like early on is like, okay, yeah, so we guessed it. It's a nice reveal, but there's still so much more story left. So it's like it doesn't ruin it.
And it's also to point out,
Absolutely.
like, this is not about Egg's identity. This is about what happened in this episode.
Right.
Like Dunk
Yeah.
being thrown into the central conflict of the story. This is where things get really, really serious. Like we're
Mhm.
done with poop jokes now. Things are really serious. His life is in actual danger. He attacked the Prince of the Crown. So like this is the conflict. And the way they revealed it at the end with the telenovela type music and like
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
10 out of
Watching
10.
back
It
and
was
forth.
perfect.
That was so good. That was so
was
good. I love that. There were so many things about this episode that was just like it built up Dunk and Egg's relationship. Like they're just out
Big
there
time.
eating goose eggs, which look delicious.
They looked incredible. They're
Dude,
eating
right?
ham and
What those
eggs.
sandwiches, bro? I got hungry looking at that. Like, dang,
Yeah.
man, like that's an A1 chicken sandwich right
They
there.
need
Sandwiches
Sorry,
are
I think it
canon
was a
in
ham
Westeros,
one.
dude. I've never heard of a
Breakfast
sandwich in
sandwiches,
Westeros.
canon.
Oh, they need to open up a truck. Forget being a knight. Open up a truck.
Right?
He wants to be a knight. No, just open up a food stand, dude. That looked delicious.
Yeah, open
Yes.
up a food stand.
Dude,
I want
just
food.
be Steely Pate and just make a good living like that. At least you'll never be poor. You'll never go hungry. I'll put it
That's
that way.
true.
Also, to point out, food is huge aspect of A Song of Ice and Fire. Like George R. R. Martin is extremely descriptive about his food. You can taste it
Yeah.
almost when you read it off pages. He's extremely descriptive. So to have like actual food sequence and like breakfast being made and sizzling and the music in the background, this is classic author like George R. R. Martin. So I loved it.
Honestly, now that I think about it, Dunk and Egg sounds like a breakfast sandwich.
It
It
is.
does.
I'm gonna copyright that.
That's getting stolen.
Dunk and Egg and cheese. Let's go.
From Dunkin' Donuts. Hell yeah.
That's so funny. Yeah, someone says we need the recipe to Dunk sandwich. Yeah, we do.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's a fried
Yes,
egg, and it looked like a
thank
piece
you.
of like ham or bacon or something. And they
Some
used to
kind of
have
meat.
ducks, chilling in the backyard. Yeah,
Yeah.
some kind of meat, doesn't matter. But we used to have ducks in the backyard, and when my dad would come over, he'd warn me about eating duck eggs, and I was like, dude, but they look so good. Like, why not?
ain't that
And he's just
big.
like, I don't know, they're
I don't
really
think
like fatty or
duck
something
egg.
like that. And I'm just like, dude, like, do you have any idea of the things I put in my body? Like,
Ah.
that's the last thing
Yeah.
I need to be worried about.
I'll
Everything
eat
else will be
anything too.
fine.
I am so not picky. Except
Yeah.
for fresh tomato, I'll eat anything. I'll eat
Oh, you
dirt.
guys
I'll
are-
eat a shoe.
You guys are brave. You guys are brave.
Holy
I,
shoot.
I've had ostrich
have.
eggs though. I have it not ostrich, eggs.
Ostrich egg?
I've had French toast made with ostrich eggs at Burning Man. That was a crazy experience.
You have lived
I forgot
80
you went to Burning
lifetimes. I
Man.
swear to God.
Yeah.
Every time there's a new lore dropped on you on your life, I am like mind blown.
New lore. That's so
That's
funny.
crazy.
Yeah, no. And then they're just like sitting there having like these conversations, and they're like, yeah, I could see myself living here. I could just chill here. He's like,
No,
yeah.
you can't.
I love what he's like. I'll have the second best wife, second best daughter. You
Mhm.
get the first.
You get the first. It was so cute. Like the whole episode is just two of them bonding and like, and again, I think they're really serious. Like,
Where did he go?
We lost Richard.
That's right. What were you saying? Keep going.
I was gonna say like a lot of them are bonding and quipping, but things get kind of serious when they're talking about like how they grew up. Like one
Yeah.
of the lines is like, "Did you know your father?" And he responds with, "No, not really." And knowing what we know, it makes the whole moment that much sadder. Like,
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it definitely does. And then he's like, "Fuck your lambs."
Fuck your lambs. Yep.
I thought that dude was gonna chop off that goose's head. I was like, I don't like animal cruelty on
Oh,
TV, so
yeah.
I always so the horse scene was very difficult to watch. So I was like, no, please don't kill the
Oh,
goose.
God.
Yeah.
Speaking of animal cruelty, it reminds me of the scene from Community. It's like I can excuse racism, but I can't draw the line of animal cruelty. And, like, the people rioting because of the horse.
That's me. I'm that type of white, basic white. I'm so sorry.
Understandable.
That's so funny. That's so funny. That horse scene was pretty.
But
rough,
people,
though.
animals, let's be real. I would just say visually.
For sure. That's so funny. Yeah, that was pretty
Excuse me.
hard to watch. And like it makes sense like why everybody doesn't like the Targaryens is that they're no bueno here. Is they have a bad reputation. They got the reputation of ice right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, well,
someone
they
said, yeah.
without dragons, they've had a hard time staying on, in people's good graces, because it's really easy to, or it's really hard to tell somebody they're doing wrong whenever they've got, tactical nukes in their back pocket. Their whole
Yeah.
family does, but when they don't, people really start, talking about you behind their back. And, as you saw, like that rock that gets thrown at Arian after, or maybe it was a rock. who
Well
knows? It could have
deserved.
been a
Oh
piece
my
of
God,
crap,
should have
but
been a bigger rock.
yeah, he gets that thrown at him.
Excuse me.
Mhm. I like how it like hits his face mask, and then it like falls down a little bit. Like you can tell it's not a, no special effects, and we're doing everything practical. So somebody had to really nail him with a
Yeah.
rock from a
Hey.
distance, to make that happen.
I was so happy when
What
that
an arm
rock
on that
hit him,
guy.
man. Like,
He is the
I
worst
have a
person
visceral
alive.
hatred for freaking what's his name? Like,
Arian?
oh my god, yeah, Arian. Yeah, like I have a hatred for this guy right now. And like last week, people were like, "Oh, we're all gonna be thirsting over him." Nah.
Like he's referenced in A Feast for Crows. I do remember like Sansa Stark, because she dreams of all these like noble knights and she thinks of them. And one of the themes of A Song of Ice and Fire is shattered illusion. The beauty masks a lot of terror. So
Yeah.
like, Arian, known to be very beautiful, but he was extremely cruel and vain. And
Yeah.
like, I think that's people make jokes about thirsting for Arian. I get it. Like, I don't think they mean it like ironically. You know what I mean? They do it unironically. So like, but he's one of probably the worst people out there. Like as far as like villains of A Song of Ice and Fire, he's, I would say, considered maybe a Mad Targaryen whenever we talk about Mad Targaryens, because there's some other stuff that comes with him. So yeah, but this episode kind of does highlight their sort of, not weakness, is that the right word? Again, they don't have the dragons, so they can't just impose what they want. So now they have to be actually smart, and they actually have to make political moves, which is showing up at tourneys, which is showing their face and like not being dickheads. Like if they want to hold on to power. So because I mean, technically they are a decade off of a rebellion start, so they're going through like all of that's happening. So those memories are still fresh in people's minds.
Yeah, first he's beautiful but vile. Yeah,
that's it. He's
for
beautiful
sure.
but vile. Yeah.
So there was that one guy, and he was talking about how much he hated Targaryens. He was like the best.
Raymond Fossaway.
Yeah. And does he explain like what Arian's lineage is? Do we know, or did we find out later? Like from the line of Targaryens, like who did he come from?
Oh, he comes from Rhaenyra and
Damon. That's all their line. Yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
That's what their great grandfather and grandmother or something.
Aerion, Maekar, Daeron, Viserys, Rhaenyra.
Yeah, so great grandfather. Okay. There we go.
Okay, so it's a little bit of that.
That's another war that's fresh in people's minds about them, like Succession War. Yeah.
And that was only like what 100 years ago.
About 80, 90, yeah.
80.
Enough to be fresh in generations, at least.
Yeah.
So
that makes a lot of sense. Okay, wow. Yeah, but he did not like them. He was like, and it's really funny. But one of the things that I had, I don't know if I followed it correctly, but the master of games comes up to Duncan, and he's like,
Plumber, yeah.
And he seems like he wants to not for him to throw the match. He wants him to win. But he's telling him that he's going to rig it so he wins. Is that what's happening?
I can see what that was confusing for a lot of people, but yes, that is what it is.
Because usually when someone comes up to you and wants
the way
to
he worded
rig
that, it was confusing. I agree.
Yeah, like I was like, oh, like he wants him to throw the match, but he's like, no, I want you to win, which you were going to do anyway. So I was like, he could have just not told him that. Like he could have just done it.
But now he needs to try harder so he can make a lot more money in case he was going to throw. And you don't want that to happen because you know how these kings are. They're going to offer money for somebody to throw. So this was to prevent that, really.
Yeah. So
thank you for clarifying that, because the whole conversation was a little bit confusing. I think it was also to put Dunk's morals, I guess, to the test.
Yeah.
So just the way it was worded, it was kind of odd.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
That did confuse me a little bit, and I was like, "Wow, like why don't you just?"
Needed him to
he needed him to challenge Lord
That's
Sun.
right.
Yep.
Oh,
because earlier, like he cannot enter the list per egg. Like it's only the noble lords and like and well-known knights. So.
And just hearing there is fixing going on shattered things a bit for Dunk. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, because he's like someone who's like wants to earn it. So he's like,
and shatters the illusion of knighthood. Like that that this
Yeah.
happens, that the matches are set up. I mean, betted on and like thrown and all. Yeah, so that kind of shatters even more the illusion of a knight. What it represents.
As in that conversation that you were mentioning earlier with Raymond Fossaway, like the illusion and of like princes and everybody being so noble and whatnot, that was also shattered there. This episode was a lot about getting away from the romantic view of being a knight and just welcoming him to reality like real quickly.
Yeah.
That very good point. Like the whole point of these novellas is to kind of unmask the royalty and the nobility and behind all the glitz and the glam, if you want to put it that way. That includes the royalty, the Targaryens, that includes the knights who like they all think they're noble, but they obviously are doing shady things on the side. Yeah, wake up call is a good word. Yeah.
Farah says they keep showing Dunk that what he grew up to think of knights and nobility isn't real. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, that is. I mean, I feel that way about a lot of stuff, right? Like all these people, you think they're like famous and they're like all these, they're cool, and then you find out they're on the Epstein files, right? Like,
no, that's actually extremely relevant. How much ugliness hides behind beauty, particularly in like. I would consider maybe like the whole jousting aspect. It's entertainment,
right?
So you can think
that's
of
our
like,
movies,
right? They are being entertained, and it's like by these knights that they consider should be noble and like help out the poor people or people in need is what I meant to say. So like all those things kind of get stripped off for Duncan, who grew up disillusioned because again he was kind of an isolated kid. He grew up on the road with Sir Arlen, and he saw him in fights. So now he's learning the hard lesson throughout this Ashford tourney.
Yeah, Richard, we're talking about how
very quickly too. Like it only took a day. You know, he's only been there a day and a half, and like he went from this whole chivalry is the best thing that a man could aspire to even. Oh hell, there goes my internet again.
No, you're still on.
Oh man,
wow, he called it.
He really did.
Like a fortune teller, like the one in the episode where she comes up to Egg and says like, yeah, you're gonna be a king and you're gonna die in a fire and everyone's gonna be super happy about it.
So
what foreshadowing?
Oh god, that one was I want to try and talk about it without revealing what it all means because it's implying something that book fans know.
Interesting.
Do you okay, Jazz?
I don't know anything.
You know what I'm talking about. Do you think it's gonna ever be adapted at any point? Not until 2050, at least.
Right. That's why I'm just like, I don't think we have to worry about it. And like, these are all in the books, and they've been around for decades.
Hajj was published in '98. We are
we are well over.
Titanic sank.
Yeah. So
Titanic sank.
we can. I think we can talk about it. Like, I don't believe they're gonna. If they do adapt it to live action,
2030,
right? Like, they're not gonna remember this podcast like way that far in the future. I think we're gonna be fine.
But just
if
heads up to anybody listening to this.
If you remember this podcast in 2030, I will give you $50.
Oh, famous last words, my guy.
if you come back to me and say I watched this episode in February 2nd of 2026, and you guys spoiled this to me, 4 years ago, I will give you $50.
Okay, so everybody listening, put this in your Google calendars, and we'll come back to this in a few years.
In 2030. No, actually, probably further than that. If
honestly,
Summer Hall happens 60 years from now. Almost.
Well, the way the economy is going, $50 might not be worth a lot.
You'll buy one piece of gum.
I know. You can buy one goose egg.
Nice. Perfect.
That's it.
I love it. So the event the witch was foreshadowing is 50 years, literally from Ashford tourney. So it's going to be in the future. Obviously, Aegon will be king. Clearly, she says that, and that he will die in fire. So there is this tragedy that happens at their summer house, like a vacation house.
Wait, didn't they say that the other two princes were kidnapped at Summerhall?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Maybe they might adapt it.
But God, I can't. Damn it!
Not
I'm trying.
$50.
I'm trying. I'm fighting for my life. So, damn it! All right, let me see how I'm gonna do this without like giving away what might come in the next episode. I'm not gonna do that.
I hope the Spotify ads are plentiful for this episode because I will
Right?
be paying.
Yeah, buddy. Okay, yeah. Egg and Daron went missing after leaving Summerhall, and I'm gonna leave it at that. And then
That's it.
Summerhall happens, decades later.
50 years later.
Yeah, and that's what led to Robert's Rebellion, which we know about from Game of Thrones. So that's not a spoiler, and I think we're good with this.
Okay, all right.
I think
trust
that's
you guys.
actually
Yeah.
excellent explanation.
I trust you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know anything, so at least like from the way you're talking, like it's not spoiling anything for me because I'm either not aware enough to put things together or I am too dumb. It's one of the two.
Just for like context, like if we're talking about Summerhall, we are spoiling something that happens to Egg when he's 59 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this
Does
is
that
much further in
This
the
is
future.
further in the future, which live to be 59 in Westeros is a huge feat. You are lucky
is
if you live
true.
to your 40s. So he lived in the adulthood, but something happens 50 years from now. That's a big deal.
But
Yes.
why is this lady going around giving people free psychic readings? Like, who is
This is
she?
entertainment, man.
It's entertainment. Yeah.
Yeah, I just
It's
like
same thing happens in House of the Dragon, and I do think Ira Parker wrote that in House of the Dragon. Somebody needs to like look up a source that for me, please. They foreshadow something for Rhaenyra in episode 2. I'm gonna say when she and Daemon are out in town, and they're like going through like theater and exhibitions and like
Yes.
through brothels and the streets. Something happens there. There's another foreshadowing moment there too, and prophecy told to Rhaenyra directly. I think Ira Parker, episode 3. Thank you. Oh, he's in the chat. Hi, Richard. I'm sorry, your Wi-Fi sucks.
yeah.
Yo,
I'm sorry.
Richard, next time in my house, I'll get you another room. We're gonna have it set up. It's gonna be great.
Maria said that the reading wasn't free. Dunk paid for it.
Did he pay for it?
Oh,
I didn't even
he
see
gave
that.
a coin, but like that's more like a tip. It's not like
Still, I okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
She made her money.
But
That
she made her
to-
money.
To me,
Yeah.
it's funnier when he told him like, "You'll be richer than a Lannister." That
Yeah.
would like the Summerhall really like struck me. I was shocked that was included because it's not in the novella. So like when I heard that, like I was like I had to pause, like whoa.
Yeah,
But
they
Richard and the
kinda
Lannister
gave
was even
something with that away, but
Someone said thoughts and prophecies are written by show writers Helena
Helena
with
with-
Aemon and now with Egg. Yeah, a lot of prophecies.
Helena is an interesting one. That's also not in the Fire and Blood. It doesn't mean it doesn't that it's not, but it's just there's no way of knowing. It's just show contextualize it. Whether that
Yeah.
was a good creative choice, that's up to the audiences. I do found it interesting the way they've done Helena's prophetic visions.
What
some
was
extent.
what do you call it? Dunk's prophecy. What did she say about him? That he was gonna win?
He's going to be richer than a Lannister. To contextualize
okay.
that, Lannisters are the richest family in Westeros.
Yes.
They quite literally sit on top of a mine of gold.
That's crazy.
Yeah, huge one too.
Okay, so he was
But-
the one that would be richer than the Lannister, and that's what
But-
made him laugh. And he was like, "Yeah, sure, here, take a coin."
Not money wise richer. That too, because he's friends, literally
he
friends
will
with-
be pretty
friends.
rich.
He will be very wealthy. But there's other implication in that prophecy. And I want to stress this. And I made a video today earlier because I had to push it out. Like on my lunch, I had 15 minutes. I had to push out a video. I'm like, never interpret these things literally. Like
Mm,
the author is so adamant of you not reading what the characters are saying literally.
mm.
You fall into those prophetic traps. You fall into like, that's all I'm going to say. Just never interpret everything that these characters say literally in terms of prophecies. There's always words to pull out that they mean something else.
It's like the
Richer doesn't necessarily mean money. To some extent,
okay.
yes, but also there's something else, which is spoiled in Game of Thrones. So I can technically say it.
You can say it.
Exactly. It's in Game of Thrones. Joffrey Baratheon twice spoiled House of the Dragon. Now he's spoiled Knight of Seven Kingdoms. When he's talking to his uncle Jaime Lannister, they're going through the White Book, which is the book of the Knights. Look at Sir Duncan. He's got pages and pages of.
Yeah, I remember that.
He must have been great. And Jaime has nothing.
Yeah.
Richer than a Lannister.
Oh.
Mhm.
That's
Isn't that great?
That is great.
And I guess I can say it now then, because he's in that book. He becomes the commander of the Kingsguard. Like,
Mhm.
That is what
you're
happened.
right. It's in the show. It's in Game of Thrones.
It's in the show. Yeah. And it's a reveal in the show, but like now it's like
Now you're connecting the dots. Now you're like, oh, I remember that now. Yep.
Yeah.
But please put that up.
Someone says,
That's it.
We'll bite your prick off every time.
Direct line.
Oh, ain't that
Direct
truth?
line.
Yep.
That is a direct quote.
Someone says every boy wants to be a knight like Sir Duncan the Tall.
That's the whole like point of him. Yeah.
That's good.
And the funny part is, I think either HBO Max or Game of Thrones' own accounts posted Joffrey's clip of talking to Jaime.
Yeah. That's probably where I've seen it. Okay.
That's probably where you saw it. Yeah. So they spoiled
recently,
they spoiled what happens literally 40, 50 years from where we're at now. So
that makes sense. That makes sense. All right.
And as Maria said in the comments, like his interaction with the Kingsguard last episode, you saw what happened there. That was also another way of foreshadowing this. So yes.
Yeah. Someone said, didn't Joffrey also spoil this when he was talking to Marjorie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Joffrey spoiled everything. That little
Joffrey
bastard.
spoiled everything.
Spoiled everything. Yo, the comments are reading our thoughts right now. That's so funny.
I love it.
Shout out to everybody in the comments.
I'm having fun.
I love live chats. It's so funny. You never know who's gonna say something out of pocket. That's a
yeah. HBO Nordic.
The most unhinged of all Game of Thrones accounts.
Wait, someone says the next episode is on a Friday.
Yeah, Super Bowl. They moved it back 2 days.
Oh, that makes sense. Cool.
Yeah, it's not any good reason.
Right.
I mean, the jousting, the Super Bowl, almost the same.
Almost the same.
I think somebody can look up source on time. It's not going to be 9 p.m. I think.
No, it's 7 or something, if I recall.
Is that right?
I don't know. Same thing.
Yeah.
We'll look it up for you guys and we'll put it in the chat. So we'll let you guys know. Okay, that makes cool sense. Yeah, I mean, I am excited to watch this a few days earlier before the Green Day concert.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
Bad Bunny concert and Green Day concert
and Bad Bunny.
It's 9 Eastern.
I'm rooting for everybody to lose in that Super Bowl.
Yeah.
How can everybody lose?
I don't
There's
know.
A way.
I'm desperate.
There's a way.
I'm trying to think of it. Like, is it like a tie and like quintuple overtime or something? Like, I don't exactly know what the Super Bowl rules are.
Happened.
Yeah, because Super Bowl rules are different, by the way, compared to normal NFL rules. So just.
I mean, if Josh Allen was playing, they would invent a new rule. So.
Yeah.
Fair. All right. Well, speaking of games, let's talk about the jousting in itself. So we see Aryan jousting, and he's like, at this point, he's like, oh, he's too low, and then he goes right for the neck of the horse. And people are like, oh, was it intentional? Was it not? They're debating it. If we see a whole crowd get wild over it and crazy, I just thought that was really interesting in the way they did it. It's just like to show like, hey, like the crowd can get unruly, but also like this person is like cheating.
Well, that's why the crowd was upset. Like they all saw what it was.
It's ungallant. That's not happen. He's cruel for the sake of cruelty, and that's what makes him so dangerous. He's just so unpredictable. And one thing to point out, he was behaving that way because who was not in the audience? His father.
Daddy issues.
Like Maekar was not in the audience. He was just Baelor, and he was taunting Baelor. Like the eye contact that they made here, like I'm gonna cause so much shit for you right now.
Yep.
And I think part of that is that he's in line and his son is in line, not him and his father. I think that's part of it. So I mean, I could go into.
Also leads to a funny story of how Aegon happens, but we'll get into that later.
Yeah.
Well, so that's the whole thing. Oh my god! If you let me speak, we're going to be here till next week. So,
all right.
Yes, you'll understand why my name says the unlikely and how all that happens.
All right. So let's talk about.
I'm sorry. No.
Oh, Bene Gesserit.
I could go into heavy detail. My followers know. They know that I'm unfucking my bad.
That's so funny.
We love it. We love it.
We love it. We do love it. All right. So we see Duncan Egg go into town, and of course, Egg's got to go to his like puppet show.
Puppet show, yeah.
It's like Miss Rachel for him. He's just gotta go there. Like he's just
Yes.
like, oh my god.
Louis, it's Miss
First
Rachel.
you said Coco Melon
Sesame
last time,
Street.
now it's Miss Rachel. Your references are on point.
He's like, oh no, I gotta watch my puppet show. I gotta watch my puppets.
He was
It's
so
like-
excited. He was
It's,
so
it's,
excited.
it's Sesame Street for him. So he's like over there watching it and excited. Like, don't worry, I'll get your shield. I'll go watch the puppet show. You do your thing, right? He's such a like. This is where you see that he's such a child. He's still like a little kid.
He is very
then,
much
like,
a child.
And then he runs and gets Duncan. He's like, oh my god, they're hurting her and all this stuff. And then Duncan comes in and then he sees what he's like doing to her fingers and stuff like that. And the reason why he was mad was because of the dragons in the show, right? He didn't like the fact that the dragons were in the show, and he
It's
just,
a bit deeper than that.
it's
yeah.
a-
So
it'll-
tell me a little
yeah.
bit. Let's talk about that.
Okay,
So the-
so
Sorry, go
You
for
wanna
it
go
because I'll go unhinged. Go do it.
no, go on Hinge. I'll add in when I need
Okay.
to. Go on Hinge.
Sounds good. So there's a little bit of historical context to what's happening in that scene. So keep in mind the puppet show is held by the Dornish, which is a recently added kingdom into the fold of Seven Kingdoms. Targaryens and Dornish have been going at it for a long time, and it's always been unsuccessful until Maekar and Baelor's father, who kind of made peace arrangement with Dorne by marrying their princess, and he promises his daughter to their prince. So marriages are the way you make alliances in Westeros. That's how you make your bannermen loyal to you. Marriage is the key to this. So now Dorne and Daeron did not have an easy path to bring Dorne into the kingdom. His father wanted to keep warring with Dornish people, so he created a lot of anti-Dornish resentment within the kingdom itself. So it was a battle to get to the point where Dorne is peacefully folded into the kingdom. So now you don't have dragons anymore. You have Dornish, fresh off of being put into the kingdom, creating a TV show, a puppet show where they're killing a dragon.
Right.
So like you have probably century plus worth of like really contentious history. And now you have a puppet show killing a dragon by Dornish. So like
It's insult to injury.
it's
kind of
insult to
thing.
injury.
Yeah, and then Aerion is like just angry because it's like the Targaryens were like these dragon riders. They were the top dogs, and now they've been reduced to a joke in a puppet show. Like this is him and his pride for his family and his anger coming out right there. That's really what it was. It wasn't specifically because she slayed a puppet dragon. No, there's a lot of hard feelings here.
Yeah.
And I think Richard pointed out in the novella, she does the finger movements with the strings.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, when he breaks her fingers, it's even worse. In my opinion, it's a little worse in the novella because she uses her fingers to actually puppeteer these smaller dolls. So if she's doing this and you break her
Break your
moneymakers,
finger. Yeah. You can't do it anymore.
Right. So it's it looked cooler on the show, obviously, because it's a big dragon, but it's a lot more painful. But
Yeah.
can't sell because this is what she's doing when she's puppeteering. So
Yeah. It's the equivalent of like breaking somebody's fingers if they were a pianist, right?
correct. If
Or
you-
a surgeon or
or
something
surgeon,
like
yeah.
yeah, it's
Surgeons
like
would
taking
get-
away their livelihood.
Yeah. Someone said, did we talk about the fortune teller? Yeah, we did talk about it a little bit, so you can go back. We had quite the
did,
fun
yeah.
talking about the fortune teller. But yeah, so he
Yeah,
he
that was
go-
a lot. Like Jazz put, like it was embarrassment and a lot of historical context within that scene of what's
Yeah.
happening.
Okay. So that makes sense. I'm
Twofold,
glad there's
yeah.
more information because I was like, oh, okay, just the fact that they slayed a dragon, but there's much more to that. It's a lot deeper than that.
Clearly, the show was made for, I think, book readers. I that's the only way I could put it. Like, unless you go after the fact and you're like, why was he so upset about Tencel killing a dragon? But obviously, if you haven't read the novella, like, how
Yeah.
does it look watching somebody kill the sigil of your house?
Yeah.
That's like a war thing. Like it's like One Piece when they burn the Navy flag at Annie's lobby, right? Like you're declaring war on this family. Like,
Basically. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. So
Mhm.
so he gets in there, he starts fighting and stuff like that. So Duncan has to come and save her because he's smitten with her. So he's gonna go and he's chivalrous and he's like believes in knighthood.
true
He's like,
knight.
a true knight. He's a true knight. And then they grab him and he's like, you just threw away your life, bro. You threw everything for this girl. And he's like, you loosened one of my tooths. I'm gonna curb stomp you now. And I was like, oh
Yeah,
god,
that was wild.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
That was wild.
that curve stomp was insane. That was some Seth Rollins stuff that's about WWE stuff that's happening, and I was like, oh my god, is this gonna happen? And then like this is where like Egg was like, oh crap, I gotta do something. Like he didn't you could tell he didn't want to, but he's like, oh crap, I gotta do it. And like it's one of those things where like when he does tell them who we are, they're like, he says the names of the guards and he's like, oh crap, he actually knows them, right?
Yeah, he knows them.
Yeah. And then he was like, what do you do with your hair? I didn't want to look like you. And I was like,
Ooh,
oh,
iconic
he's the
line.
blonde.
Super iconic.
That was good. Even though like I feel like the reveal was spoiled a little bit, I was like, it's still good. It's still like good. And now like the thing about the reveal is not so much that he is who he is the fact that he hid it from Dunk and they've built this relationship and how he's going to feel about it now. So that's going to be very interesting.
But you know what's funny? When you think about it, I'm not trying to say like suggest otherwise. Did he technically lie? He answered every question.
He never lied.
He technically answered every question he was asked.
That is true. That is true.
Do you know your father? Not really. That's
not a lie.
Not a lie.
Richard's like, he lied. We're trying to come up with ways.
How about this? How about this? Dunk is a himbo. He's way too dumb to pick up on context clues.
That is true.
Even like in the opening scene, like which we have a previous example of this of Tywin and Arya. My lord, my lord.
Yeah.
Nobility and royalty says the same my lord, and that's what Egg did.
Yeah, he says, my lord.
Not my lord. Stuff like that. And then like he doesn't want to eat salt hard beef, like, and he tells him like, oh, you want to eat grapes and fancy wines and all that. Like, you see where I'm going with that? He's too dumb.
And then he knew the Blackfire Rebellion song. Like there were so many hints. Like
leave our himbo alone, all right? He had a lot of mind.
Well, we love it. That's why you love, because he is a himbo.
The hammer and the anvil. Yep.
So Egg is his brother.
Yes.
But he doesn't know his father.
No, he knows.
No. He knows. It's metaphorical that Maekar is not a very present father. He lost his wife, so he's raising a bunch of misfits. What did Raymond call them? Misbegots?
Yeah. And there's a bug in my cider. Yeah, he's a little pussy. Like if you're a Westeros, you can deal with a bug in your cider, bro.
That's a perfect giveaway right there. That if you grew up on the streets, I guess that you know what I mean. Like a bug wouldn't bother you.
Yeah. That's it. Dunk assumed he was the innkeeper's kid. Yeah, that's true.
but that was corrected, I think, pretty quickly after that.
Yeah, he did correct that. Yeah.
But everything else is in there. It's meant to paint Dunk as very humble and not very bright. Yeah. He's just there for the party. He's just there to like find a job.
Yeah, he's just looking for something with the health plan and a 401k.
Oh, you'll know this. You've seen Game of Thrones, right, Neves?
Yeah.
So Egg, you know who his brother is? Maester Aemon.
Yeah. The really old guy
from Game of Thrones at the wall with Jon Snow.
That's the wall with Jon Snow. Yeah. Because he mentions Egg at one point. I remember. Like
yes, actually, in Game of Thrones, he does mention Egg.
I am going to cry if you say it. Please don't say it. I will cry on live.
Someone said a hedge nut is like unpaid internship.
You want me to say the line? I'll say the line.
Please don't. I'll cry. I'm
going to say the line.
I will bust.
A Targaryen alone in the world is a terrible thing.
Say the other one, though.
No. You're going to cry.
I'll leave it at that. Oh, no. Delete that.
Oh, yep. They said it.
You guys are rage baiting me. Tear bait.
Yeah, they are. It's Jacques who's the one who said it.
We got his father is absent to Egg. He's busy running after his other kids to stop them from setting the Seven Kingdoms on fire. Yeah.
And he's the youngest. He's the youngest.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not gonna be king. I might as well just go. And like he ran away from his responsibilities like Aang from the Air Nomads.
Yo, he could be a very good Aang, actually. Like, this kid is talented.
You know what?
They hired him for the wrong show, I think.
Right? And I do love that they give us a practice in sequence. Because he sees himself as puny. Is that the word? I think that's the word he uses. He's very small. So he's like practicing to be a perfect squire for Dunk. Oh my God.
He's like, here, sir, have some more lands. Like Oliver Twist.
Yeah, oh my God.
Oh man, that's so
cute.
funny. He's a good actor. He's really, really good. I really like
so
him.
talented for how old he is. Like,
Right?
Yeah.
He played
This
young
kid's gonna
President
go
Snow, I
somewhere.
guess, in Ballads of Songbirds.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I saw a little bit of the trailer, and basically
Mm-hmm.
what happens is now he gets some kind of challenge. So he's like
Yes.
doing some kind of challenge, and now he
Yes.
needs to assemble the Avengers to be in his team. Apparently,
That's it. That's exactly right. But your references, man, 10 out of 10. Like, you're just out of park.
yeah.
This is why we do the podcast.
Yeah.
Perfection. 10 out of 10.
He's walking around. He's like, I'd like to introduce you to the Avengers Initiative. Yeah, my life's on the line, but the Trial of
ignore that.
7. Have you heard of this?
Maker was the funniest in that trailer. What the fuck is Trial of 7?
Yeah.
Dude, you're a prince of the realm. Like, how do you not know your own son is a scholar?
yeah. So funny.
That's funny. I was cracking up at that trailer. Makar is like the best cast character so far to me. Him and Baylor, they're just perfect.
Yeah.
They're emoting so much with their face. Like they don't
Yeah,
have a
they
lot
really
of
do.
dialogue, but their presence just like emotes everything. It's so great.
Yeah.
So,
Someone says Egg has heavy Hermione energy. Yeah.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I can see that. So this is a big part of the series. Like now we are like no more poop jokes. This is serious. This is serious. Like he is in trouble. This is not something that's taken lightly.
Yeah.
He's
Which
gonna die.
again, yeah.
Or-
A Song of Ice and Fire functions on punishment and like consequences of actions. Like Ned Stark dies because he wasn't playing smartly in South, essentially. So like
Correct.
punishments are severe. So this is it's a serious thing that happens now.
That's funny. So this is Arion is using the Trial of 7 to get Darion killed and move up the line of succession.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Weird.
I don't think I've considered that one, Richard. Why did you disappear?
I
your
know.
ass
Get back
back
on
in
here.
You listen,
Let
Richard.
him cook. Let him cook. This was
you-
actually solid.
I know, Richard. You need a LAN cable. You need to forget Wi-Fi. Okay, let's go back to basics.
Yo, I'm straight up.
never considered that. Holy
Next
fuck!
week.
Well, it's twofold. He doesn't want to fight. He saw how fucking huge. My bad again. Duncan is like in the scene where he hops off the horse. I think there's like a size difference. It's like almost half the size. So he probably didn't want to fight him in 1-to-1 combat, which makes sense.
Yeah.
But the Daron thing, holy fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can
Yeah.
put us on here. It's fine. We're rated MA.
That's true. I
Good to
do
know.
make sure we don't have the things for the kids. Like we
No, I always
And
pick
this
the
is an adult
explicit-
show. I would
Yeah,
hope
yeah.
nobody. under
Yeah,
18 is
for
watching
sure.
it, yeah.
So, sometimes I don't understand when like kids are on these like adult shows, and I'm like, I watched the show called Welcome to Derry, and I was like, these kids should not be acting these scenes. This is so disturbing.
I don't know how kids do adult movies sometimes. When I say adult
Yeah.
movies, you know what I mean? Like with
Yeah.
adult
Yeah.
themes.
Rated R movies, yeah.
Even
that's
like
crazy.
Dexter Soul Ansel, which his mom is with him throughout the whole process.
Yeah.
So I think that's part of it, parental guidance and being
Yeah.
with the parents. And psychiatrists probably on site to kind of help them.
Oh, for
guide
sure.
movies.
But,
'Cause this is
luckily-
a dark show.
Yeah. Also, but a lot of it is probably like CGI and stuff. So like he's not seeing the
True.
horse actually get stabbed in the head, right? So
That's a good point. And I think there was a funny interview just posted recently. Like I think the actor Daniel Ings, who plays Lionel Baratheon, he was like, yeah, like in the tent scene where he's singing the Alice song,
yeah.
he drops a few curses. He's like, oh, I gotta be careful with Dexter being around. He's little,
Yeah.
like
Aw.
he's gotten used to like cursing, and then they switch immediately. Dexter, I don't like cursing. I only do it because it's my job. And he's so cute.
That's so funny.
No, you don't understand. Like, go follow this kid on TikTok. Like, he is so good.
The
Like,
dragon thing, like when he did that, I was crying.
That's so funny.
His Instagram is amazing.
Someone said Maker is like, why am I here? What is this? Can I leave? Get me out of this.
Yes.
That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Someone says trial by 7 because he doesn't think anyone will go against House Targaryen for a lowly knight.
That too.
That is true.
That
for
too.
a lowly hedge knight. That is true.
So 3 things. It's a threefold. That's why I love it. Song of Ice and Fire. It's always like there's never like one thing. It's a bunch of things. Like getting rid of Daron, which is amazing. I never thought of that.
Yeah, the primary line, and then that brings it to yes.
Yeah, you put yourself
Someone
higher
says
up.
asshole into a lance hole.
Okay.
Yeah.
there is some crazy stuff.
That's funny as hell. That is funny as hell.
But I am excited to see it. So like it is. So now the question is, they're gonna have this trial by 7,
Mhm.
but what about the match that he's going to have for the Master of Games and that whole thing that was happening. Is that not going to happen anymore because this is going to supersede that? Or like now I'm like, what's happening here?
I can't spoil this.
Okay, good. Don't spoil it. I'm just curious. That's my head thinking. I'm like, this man's got a fake betting rig to win, and now he's got this.
He's a little busy now. He's tied up to a life and death situation at this point.
Yeah. And he's got this girl. He's got the hots for. Like, did she even finish making his shield? Like, holy, so many moving parts here.
3 episodes left. There's only 6 episodes a season, so they're gonna 3 more episodes. So they're gonna be. Yeah, a lot's gonna be happening. Trial of 7 is going to be something. It's pretty huge.
Doesn't make her stressed out father of 4 who's just trying to send his kids off to college.
A single mom who works 2 jobs, who loves the kids and never stops.
Oh man, that's funny. Yeah. Someone says FanDuel watching that little betting line big time.
It's Richard.
They're short.
Yeah,
they're short episodes. Well, we're excited to see that. All right, cool. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. Before we go, let people know where they can find you, JJ.
They can find me on Instagram and TikTok and Twitter under this username here. It's my username is everywhere on all social medias, and I just got up scrolled as well. So who knows? Like, I may move some content there as well. So start.
For the people on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, that's Lady Dragon JJ.
Yes. Yes. That's right. You guys have that podcast there too. Yes.
Yeah. Majority of our fans are actually on the Spotify and stuff. So that's why I always try to make they can't see it.
Gotcha. Lady Dragon JJ on all the social medias.
Yeah. And then Richard is at Fuck Off Harvey on Instagram. And,
very PG-13, yes.
Very PG-13. You can find us there. Me and Jazz, you can find on Salam Nerds Podcast and Watch What Needs. But thank you so much for joining us. Next week I'll have all my equipment, so hopefully everything will be set up. But thanks.
Your head won't look as huge.
My head won't look as huge. It's massive right now. I have to figure that out. But thank you guys for joining us. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, tell your friends. We're going to be doing this we're going to try to keep it on Monday. I think Mondays works really good. We'll try to do it. I'm moving to Central Time, so maybe we'll do it earlier. We'll see. Let's figure it out.
Earlier the better. We'll have more interaction.
Yeah, have more interaction. So let's do that.
Late at night,
that's a good point. Okay, fine. I'll sacrifice.
All right, we'll see. We'll figure it out.
I just prefer later. Just like I'm like, I don't want people like calling me in the middle of things. But you know what?
Yeah.
I'll make the sacrifice.
We'll figure it out. Don't worry, guys. Anyways, guys, love you guys. See you guys next week. Until then, Salam Nerds.
Peace.